Good morning, people. So it is my first day on my pain management kit. This is with essential oils. Basically today I'm just gonna go through every day and sort of document, really. This is kind of what this is on my daily pain. So today obviously I've woken up. I generally every day wake up and these muscles here, I'm a very active person. So I probably don't do myself many favors. It's too early. I'm in the garden, I am cleaning, I am baking, I'm doing lots of stuff. So generally for me, my fibro in the morning is my fatigue. My fatigue is probably the worst in the morning, which sounds really random because it doesn't matter how much sleep I get. I just find in the morning, and depending if I'm having a mini flare or something, I might get my fatigue later on in the afternoon as well. It will just kind of hit me. The situation, I'm having a hysterectomy, so when all this COVID stuff goes, I'm having an emergency hysterectomy. But the problems that it causes me is I get extreme swelling in the front, unfortunately. Sorry guys, my ovaries and that. So, and it causes a lot of pain. It triggers my fibro pain across my back and my hips. So I was suffering really badly with that last night. You can't lay on the front because of the swelling, and then I struggle laying on my side because of the hips. I guess with the fibro, the only way to explain it is it feels sore. My bones actually feel sore. And then sort of the lower back is the pressure, and the bruised feeling. My hips are probably actually my most easily triggered thing through fibro. So my my undiagnosed pain and swelling at the front causes my fibro to trigger a lot in my hips, and obviously that in turn causes me problems in my legs. There's an ongoing cycle, so hopefully when everything's done and dusted, that cycle should go and I should be able to pick up back on track on where I was in my fibro journey. I suffer all the time with plantar, I can never say it, fasciitis, plantar, whatever that reads on the screen. There you go, that's easiest. When your spinal cord splits and it goes down your legs, it hits your heel. So we have our heel to cushion this area. But with fibro, obviously we are oversensitive. And not in an emotional way, in a pain way. We are oversensitive. So when we are having a flare up or our nerves are really giving us, you know, a wallop, which I get because, like I say, I'm quite active. It causes me a lot of pain in my heels, so I am literally always suffering with plantar fasciitis. And at the very beginning of my fibro, that's why I needed my walking stick and my crutches. That is what I have that this morning, same as every morning. So for my plantar, I am going to be using this. So Deep Blue Rub. Now I've just been looking these up in my lovely book. It's minty, and I cannot repeat that second word. I don't know if just looking at it makes me sound like it's a naughty word to say, but it's not. Deep Blue is for aches and pains. It's for arthritic pain. It's for headaches, migraines, muscle injuries, rheumatoid arthritis, sciatica, shin splints, tendonitis, whiplash. So I've been thinking about it this morning, and I have a few things. See, this is personal to me as well, so I have to think of the things that I do, actually make it personalized for me, the things that I've tried already. Deep Blue for me, I will be using for my heel pain. I will be seeing how much I use. I'm going to put a little bit on now before I start my day. and I can put it on 2-3 times a day. I think I am just going to do it in the morning and at night time. Why? Number one, mornings are when I struggle. And then when I finish the day and I go to bed, it's hard to go to sleep because my whole body is just throbbing, and it is sometimes really annoying and it's sometimes really painful. And it disturbs me sleeping. And the worst one being my feet. My nighttime, sometimes I struggle to even rest my heel on the blanket, so sometimes I have to put a pillow there. Sometimes it hurts too much to even have the quilt on there. So we go to the oils, aroma touch. I will be putting 2-3 drops in my palm of my hand, and I will be also mixing it with a few drops of fractionated coconut oil. This being because these oils are absolutely 100% essential oil. They are as strong as they come. Aroma touch is a mixed blend. Clean, fresh, mint and powdery. So I'll enjoy having a sniff of that in a minute. It smells quite nice. That is for aches, pains, arthritic pain, leg cramps, neck pain, neuropathy, which is really important for me with fibro, rheumatoid arthritis and sciatica. And then we have the, I never say this right as well, copaiba. I think so. That is classed as a single essential oil because it is an essential oil on its own. It's spicy and woody. First thing I think there is a man smell. For acne, it's an antioxidant, it's an antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, anxiety, colds, immune stimulant, pain reliever, skin disorders, sore throat, tumours, wounds. Wounds. Now, reading those, I've been having a think. So obviously my fibro I've had for 7 years. My undiagnosed stomach problems I've had now for nearly 3. I have a different way of lifestyle for dealing with each of those. My fibro is affected by things I eat, drink. I control a lot of it by that, and obviously the things I do and the amount of time I rest. Now, with my swelling, that is as constant as my fibro, but it's harder to control. So with what I've just read there, for today, I'm going to try them on their own, 2 different places. So I'm going to use my Aroma Touch for my arms and my lower back because they are based on my fibro. I know more about my fibro pain and the feelings and that come with it. So I'm quite confident that obviously I will be able to feel any difference. Now, the copaiba, with its anti-inflammatory and its pain control, I am really intrigued. It's something that I need, especially in these times with COVID. They've stopped all the operations and stuff, so this is quite important for me, which is why I was really interested in doing this pain management. The copaiba, I am going to obviously mix with the fractionated coconut oil, and I am going to use it where my ovaries are and that where all the swelling is, because that's pain. I really want to see just how effective this is. With all that in mind, I'm going to show you rub all my fancy bits. So I'm going to leave you guys without that. And I am going to go and start my day and get washed and get ready and put my oils on. And I will be back documenting again tomorrow morning. Day 2. I have just obviously had my first night's sleep on my pain management kit. Yesterday, I was a very naughty girl. Ended up pretty much landscaping half my garden. I was really aching last night, but yesterday morning, I put on my oils. Everything was good. I felt good. The smells They are really strong. They are not my favorite smells, I don't think. Aroma Touch, I think, is the better out the two. Copaiba reminds me of like a woody aftershave that my partner would wear. So it's not the most awful thing, but obviously putting it on was a bit strange. One that really stood out for me yesterday during the day was this one. After I put this on, I pretty much, after about 20 minutes, half an hour, went to pick up my paint. So I took my little trolley dolly and away I went. I noticed pretty much straight away that my feet kind of felt numb in a sense. Most of the time I have pain in my feet, but yesterday I did not. They ached, but that was obviously after I'd been in the garden for a while. I noticed again last night when I put this on, it done the same. There is a sense of cold feeling. Yes, it does smell like deep heat, but I felt the smell once it was on didn't last as long as deep heat. Sometimes deep heat can be really potent, and this wasn't. After putting it on, especially last night, I was lying in bed and there was this sense of numbness and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, and I thought, it done this morning, and then I suddenly realised that it wasn't numbness. Most of the pain had been taken away in a very short amount of time. So for me, it gave the feeling of numbness because it took so much pain away and aching, you know, sort of the achiness away that I would usually feel. That was amazing. And to get in bed and be able to take the pain away from my heels was a massive relief. Don't need very much, just just a small amount. You don't have the stickiness of a cream. I'm really excited to be using this. Now, yesterday morning, I can't say I noticed much. I think I was in shock really by my feet. But this morning I'm going to really concentrate on how effective this is, especially on my lower back. The smell, I don't know. To me, it's a strange smell. Now, what I can say is that last week I ripped out a walk-in wardrobe and I had problems with my arms. They hurt, like here, they were quite painful pretty much after the same day. Now, yesterday I done the same amount, if not slightly more, but as a guarantee, I definitely done the same amount of hard work, physical work, you know. Now, this morning, I have noticed I don't have pain. I have a slight achiness. Last night, I did go to bed and I was thinking, you know, I had the feeling coming on. And I thought, okay, you know, it's going to start, but it didn't happen. So I can say that's a pro. Again, yesterday day, I didn't realise too much. Harder to tell with my lower stomach, my lady's stomach. But what I did notice is last night again, when I went to bed and I put it on. Normally lying there, once I lie in bed, it's quite hard to get comfortable. The swelling gets more because then I'm relaxed and I focus on it more. Last night, after putting my oils on, I realised that that is not actually the case. It did go away and I was able to lie on my stomach. I didn't get much sleep, but I wasn't in pain, which was a pro. The other thing I noticed, actually, which my friend explained this to me, once you've put your oils on, inhale them. I hadn't really thought about it, so I put my oils on, and I went to bed. Normally my anxiety really plays up at night time because of the pain. The pain becomes more once you lie down, you relax, you focus on it, you know, it's quite hard. And I grind my teeth a lot. I have a gum shield because my grinding is really bad to my pain. Last night I was lying in bed, I couldn't sleep, and I suddenly realised I hadn't got my gum shield in and I wasn't grinding my teeth. And then I realised I actually felt quite relaxed. And I lied there and I was thinking, and I suddenly realised I could smell this smell. And I hadn't really thought about it. I think because you put the oils on it, it's just like it's on your body. I sleep with my hands up here or, you know, close to my pillow. I realised that I was actually lying there breathing in what was on my hands, which was for me the aroma touch and the copaiba. And I did kind of then sort of concentrate on my overall feeling. I didn't sleep, but I was relaxed. I wasn't panicking. My anxiety wasn't up, and I didn't put my gum shield in. I went to bed without it, and I woke up. I had no jaw pain this morning because I hadn't ground my teeth, which was the first time in ages. So day one and night one was definitely a big thumbs up. I'm really excited for the rest of the week. I am now set up for my day, and yeah. It makes you feel really good. So it's now Thursday. I didn't do yesterday. Number one, I was stupidly busy. But number two, it was pretty much the same routine. The only thing I did notice was that obviously with the copaiba, now that's actually allowed me to sleep on my belly. I very rarely get to do that because it's quite painful. I did notice, as I said the night before, with the aroma, I'd noticed that I was smelling it and having the sense of being relaxed. My anxiety, oh God, I can't get my words out. I'm having a bad fibro day. But I had noticed being able to sleep on my belly, that I was then sleeping with my face on the pillow, but I was also had my arms up like this. I've been using the aroma on my arm. I noticed that my face was actually like this. I was smelling the aroma really well. But having it on my arms, because of the way I sleep with my hands on my pillow all the time, it's actually a really convenient way for me to inhale aromas. Today is Thursday. I'm having a rough day. I did start to finish the garden this morning and I had to quit. I know when to quit. I was hurting. My arms started to shake. They were really hurting. I was really stiff all in my neck area. My fatigue, I suffer with chronic fatigue when I have a flare. So my fatigue hits me really quickly. So I do have to be careful. And I started feeling really poorly. So I came in, I left all the gardening, I came in, and I've been using the deep blue on my heels for the reasons I've explained. But today, earlier on, only a couple of hours ago, I was actually quite, like I said, I was actually quite poorly, but I only used the deep blue. I didn't use any of the other oils. I just put the deep blue and I put it in my neck and just across my shoulders. I was actually really surprised that within half an hour, it hadn't all gone away, but I was able to move my neck. It's been a fair few hours and I've had a bath. It's only twinging here. It's not twinging anywhere else. It's just here. So that's a massive bonus considering earlier it was full neck. I was sort of all like this, double chinned and really sort of tensed. But not only did it help me with my neck and my shoulders, I actually started feeling better in myself. I'm not too sure what parts of that of deep blue would actually affect my fatigue, but for somebody with chronic fatigue, that was quite a nice relief to actually normally I'd have to go to bed for an hour, so I sleep, let it take over, and then you wake up and kind of sod it off. But I didn't go to sleep. I still haven't been to sleep. I had a really rough night last night, but I'm actually feeling a lot better. Like I say, I am just going to rest today. I'm not stupid. That is my knowledge, my learning of my management pain kit today. Pain management kit. See, this is why I don't do these things on bad days. So, see you Friday. It's Friday. It's the last day, and after feeling crap yesterday, you can see I am tons better today. I've just put my oils on. I've just put my deep blue on all over. What's my conclusion? Deep blue is the nuts. There's no other way of putting it. It is absolutely amazing. I am definitely 100% gonna continue with it. Well, I'm gonna get some so that I can actually just sort of keep indoors. See, the reason for me going on this essential oils journey with doTERRA is because I have come to as far I can come. I've come as far as I can come with my physical side of learning, my exercising and things like that. And I still get niggly bits. I've come a massive way of improving since 5 years ago. So I'm really pleased. But the reason I done this on a testing week for me, a week where I was really going to do stuff like, and it's been very heavy manual labor, is simply because I wanted to see if normally I would cause a flare up and I would, have really bad pain. I needed to see if these oils were going to be able to contribute to easing that, because that's what I'm doing it for. I want to help myself so that I can do things without being punished by my illness. And what can I say? It's a massive plus. So my top one out of them all is deep blue. My second one, which I am going to do some more trialing with, because you can take the copaiba in vegetable capsules, and that would be a daily thing to assist with easing my fibro so that I can just continue to do more in my life without being punished for it by my body. Absolutely amazing. It doesn't take it all away. Like, my fibro and my pain is not going to completely disappear, but I wanted to find something that was going to keep it at bay, which I believe I have done. The aroma touch was great for my anxiety, and I think maybe I might try that further down the line. I want to do this, obviously the pain management kit has been great to try it all together, but I want to investigate more with the copaiba in different forms. I'm going to get some fractionated coconut oil so that I can actually do both with the vegetable capsules, and then still being able to rub it on me with the fractionated coconut oil when I need it. The deep blue lady was explaining to me there are things in there which really contribute to the fatigue, which is why yesterday after putting it on, shortly afterwards, my fatigue subsided. So she's given me a list of oils, and I'm going to look at those individually to see if I can break down into an oil, or I can put some in a roller ball so that I can put on when I'm fatigued, rather than putting the deep blue on all the time. What can I say? It's thank you to the wonderful ladies who have helped me and given me the information. Thank you to Tracy for actually putting me on the pain management. She is wonderful. She has been my little dictionary so far. So she's got masses and masses of knowledge, and I'm a sponge, and I'm trying to soak as much as I can out of her. If anyone wants any information, then you know, you can get in touch. You can message me on my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, and either I can help you or I can pass you on to my dear friend Tracy, and she's amazing. This is fantastic, guys, but it's definitely something that I am going to continue doing with. I look forward to working with that and finding the best way for me, because obviously these are very personal. This has been my personal input. This is, I've done the breakdown at the beginning of my personal issues that I have, and essential oils is very personal because all of our bodies are different, so oils are going to work differently for each of us. This week on these products have really worked. So thank you, lovely ladies. Thank you, doTERRA, for giving me the opportunity to do this pain management trial. And yeah, have a good weekend. Bye.